in a while. First of all, congratulations on forming your new government, which that's about 3 months ago now, isn't it?
Yes, 90 days ago it was formed new government in Montenegro. For the first time in our history, in our parliamentarian life, we have changes in election. So that was the historical moment, and this is the new government after 30 years of leading on one party in Montenegro.
I congratulate you on behalf of the opposition also and my colleagues over here. You were pivotal in your fight against corruption and organized crime. What's your vision for the future in Montenegro?
Yes, thank you. One of the biggest problems of Montenegro is the corruption and organized crime. And the goal of this government and ambition of this government is to have the very visible result in that area. So I think that we start with that. I am a coordinator for this kind of project inside the government. So office cabinet of a deputy prime minister working with the Ministry of Interior and also with Ministry of Defense and also with Security Service in the providing of fighting against corruption. And I can say that we are satisfied with the result in these last 3 months. So we arrest a lot of directors of the different kind of agencies in Montenegro. We arrested one minister, former minister of healthcare in Montenegro. We start in a procedure of investigation against one MP who was the former Minister of Agriculture in Montenegro. Yesterday we arrest 9 persons in the Ministry of Interior which was connected with the corruption inside of Ministry of Interior, which work also with the police. So for this short period we have good news in fighting against corruption, but these are not so good news because explaining that in the past we have a lot of problem with the public officials who was deeply involved in the problem with the corruption and probably organized crime. Of course, for now we should waiting for the process in the judge, but prosecutors start investigation, and all these people are now are in the process of justification or process of judgment in Montenegro. So this is about corruption, and I can say that hope we will come also to part which is connected with your country. That
Absolutely.
is the wind park. That is the wind park Mozura, one big affair which was in the focus during the parliamentarian election campaign, especially from our party. Me personally represent many times the documents which just showing that the job with the Mozura wind park is not so clear. And I think that also with support from your country, but also with support with some international expert with the expertise in the financial investigation, we will also open that case as soon as possible. That is our ambition. It will not be so easy. Look, when you have the changes first time after 30 years, you know that most of the public administration works or against you, or they are not so friendly to work in opening of different kind of cases. But what can we do? This is something which we get like what we promised to the people of Montenegro. I am more than sure that the huge number of our population want to see more justice in our ordinary life, and we should give every kind of supporting of that idea. So I am really glad to speak also with the authorities of Malta, and I am more than sure that our government will start the official conversation and communication with your government to help us in this concrete case which connected to two countries.
Thank you. May I ask, before I pass on to Dr. De Marco, has your government initiated any investigations into the obscure transactions of the Mozura wind farm project?
Government our special prosecutor started the investigation before, in that period, before we create new government. So now new government create one council, that is the council for the fighting against corruption in high level, and that council opened the Mozura case like one of the priority. So I hope that in next days we will start we will just write first letter to your officials, to your authorities, and to have that formalization of communication for this case. You can be very helpful for us if that communication will be productive, and if we change our opinions about that and our documents about that. But also without that, I think that the special prosecutor in Montenegro have enough material, enough documents to start one very serious investigation. So it will be good, because you know that we are in process of integration of EU, and you are EU member country. It will be good also in this case to show our cooperation, because maybe Wind Park Mozura is the most visible case, or case which is very famous, like in negative way, like a corruption case. But this should be how two countries should deal when we have some kind of problem like this, and it will be good training also for our institution for something what will be in future challenges in the concept of rule of law. So after this, I think that during the during this month, or during the March, we will have official communication with the authorities in Malta.
Thank you very much. Dr. De Marco.
Deputy Prime Minister, just a few words from my end. I wish you all the very best of success, obviously, in your fight, our common fight for good governance, our common fight against corruption, our common fight for the supremacy of the rule of law. I think it is such an important fight. I really congratulate you on having to manage to overturn 30 years of the same government, or the same party in government. It shows what a power of conviction you have had. And obviously this brings about it a fresh breath of fresh air within Montenegro. As you know, we are still fighting the struggle, even locally in Malta, against corruption, against issues related to good governance. And we really have this fight to safeguard the autonomy and the independence of our institutions. There is this common factor, this common story regarding the project of the wind farms in Montenegro, which, as we know, is tainted with corruption. And definitely we look forward to the investigations which will be taking place in Montenegro. And we really hope that the authorities in Malta will cooperate with the Montenegro authorities in its investigation. But I wish you all the best of success in the hard struggle that you have ahead of you. But I have no doubt that you will succeed.
Dr. Abazovic.
Thank you very much, Mr. De Marco. So it's my really and personal pleasure to have the possibility to talk with you and to be part of this TV show in your country. I know that maybe people don't know too much about Montenegro, but we have a lot of similarities. We are also a very small country, almost same like Malta, and I really hope that in the future we will have more and more communication about some positive things. But to come to that, to have the positive communication, and to have positive examples, and to have some kind of projects, and to have more mobility between two countries, I think the interest of the both country, Montenegro and Malta, is to know the truth about what's happening in the project of Wind Park Mozura. If we come into the truth, I think that will be something which is really interest of your country, also interest of our country, and in that way we can just say to each other where is the problem, who is involved in the corruption, when we lose our money or money of your taxpayers or money of our taxpayers, and after that to try to build cooperation in many different kind of sectors. And I am more than sure that your experience also in EU and your experience in the development in tourism and in different kind of sector will be very useful also for Montenegro. So from side of our government, you will find the partner who is really open for any kind of cooperation. We don't want we want to be very transparent in this case. We promise that to the people. That is our duty, and hope also your side will have the same will like our government. One more time, thank you very much. I wish you a lot
Our
of
pleasure.
success in your job, and hope we will stay in touch, and maybe soon see in some another.
I'm sure we'll have opportunities to cooperate together. I have no doubt about that.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Abazovic. Thank you. Good evening. That was Dr. Abazovic, the Deputy Prime Minister of